Hey, what's up? Back again for another video installment on my journey to becoming a YouTube content creator full time. Hey, look, started from zero and I'm making my way up to that first milestone of 1,000 subscribers. Hopefully you can help me get there. If not, I hope you do find some value in the video regardless. And yeah, let's get into it. Now, first things first, I've written myself some questions here. Some of them make sense, some of them don't, because look, to be honest, I am inexperienced, I am brand new starting off, so pretty much what I'm doing is just giving the authentic reflection on what it's actually like to be somebody who is starting off from the ground up, trying to get into content creation in YouTube. Okay, so first things first, how to stay positive. More specific, how to stay positive while trying to do this YouTube game. Look, for me, it's an easy one. How I stay positive is I just focus on my goals that I'm trying to achieve. Now, I don't make them so massive that they're unattainable. Say, you know, trying to get bigger than Mr. Beast, it's basically not going to happen, and I'm not looking to do anything like that. So my goal first off is just to get to that first milestone of 1,000. That way I can monetize my channel and then begin that journey from there on out, to start replacing my 9-to-5 income with something that's freeing up more of my time so I can spend it with my family, with my friends, and doing things that I love doing, instead of being in that rat race. So the rat race is so tedious, it's so tiring, and look, it's very unfulfilling and unrewarding at the end of the day. So yeah, that's my goal, just to be able to get up and leave that and just run my own race from here on out. So yeah, that's how I stay positive trying to do this YouTube game. Even though I'm getting no views, no traction, no real push from the YouTube algorithm itself, I do think that's partly because, you know, right now I'm probably not doing everything correct. Actually, I can 100% guarantee you I am not doing everything correct. But the first thing that I am doing that is 100% the right thing to do is picking up whatever it is that I'm going to be recording on and hitting that record button and then just making content. So yeah, anyway, let's move on to the next one. So I've written down here, so what to do when nobody is watching. Well, look, in my opinion, and from what I've watched from consuming content on YouTube and trying to find advice and tips and tricks and whatever to sort of grow yourself on YouTube, is when nobody's watching, that's the best time. That's the best time for you to make your mistakes. It's the best time for you to feel comfortable just being who you are and being able to learn more and more and more each and every video. Now, the key to all of that, what to do when nobody is watching: learn from your mistakes, do better, think about the goals again. Think about how it is that you want to stylize your videos. What kind of videos, what kind of niche do you want to be in? What do you want to get out of doing YouTube? You can do all that while nobody's watching, because once there's an audience, then you've got people to answer to. And because they're taking time out of their day, like you guys are right now taking time out of your day to watch my video, you need to respect that, and then you need to be able to deliver what people actually want. So yeah, right now I'm sort of in the phase where I don't have the views, I don't have the followers or subscribers, and look, I'm okay with that. Would I like to get to my 1,000 as soon as possible? Hell yeah, I want to get to my 1,000 as soon as I can. Who wouldn't? Let's be honest here. But look, while nobody's here, this is my chance to just basically get the reps in and make the mistakes that I'm going to make regardless anyway. And look, at the end of the day, again, all I can do is learn from those mistakes and learn to do better, make better videos, make better content for you guys, and also just do a bit of inward looking, you know, some personal growth, some growing personally, professionally, and everything like that. I say professionally because look, you really do want to take this a professional outlook on what it is that you're doing here. That way you can market yourself better down the line when you get, you know, a larger following. Then you can sort of cater to anything that may come up later on down the track. Anyway, let's move on from there. Okay, so this one's a bit of a funny one. I'm not even sure why I've written it for myself, but I thought it's a good take, seeing that I am an inexperienced YouTuber or YouTube content creator. I've written, what's the quickest way to grow on YouTube? Or how to grow on YouTube fast? Well, that's a ridiculous question for me to answer, because let's be honest, I don't know how to grow fast on YouTube. That's the whole point of making a video like this, so I can basically learn how to grow fast on YouTube myself. And the only advice that I can give to my own question that I've written here is just keep going. You know, be consistent, get those reps and get as many videos out of the way as you can as possible. Even when they're bad videos, upload them. It's content. You know, somebody's going to find value in everything that you do. Somebody, doesn't have to be everybody, and it's never going to be everybody, but as long as somebody's finding value, then that content's worth uploading and putting it out there for somebody else to see. So yeah, my biggest take from that would just be, how do you grow fast on YouTube? Just pick up whatever device it is that you're using to record and hit that record button. Next one. Okay, so when will I be seen, or how to stand out on YouTube? Again, it's a funny one. I'm not sure how to stand out on YouTube, but what I've watched and gathered so far is that to sort of stand out on YouTube, you got to make sure that you're packaging your videos right. You know, getting the thumbnail, the title, the SEO, all of that kind of stuff right. That all takes practice. Some will work, some won't, and that's where the analytics side of things come into it. Then you got to go in and see, okay, cool, what's my click-through rate, or the CTR and stuff like that. Have a look at the percentage, you know, how many people are finding that thumbnail clickable. That being said, what I have found though, somebody can have the perfectly polished, beautiful thumbnail and title, and everything just looks like it would mash together well. And I find myself clicking the one next to it, which has got a blurry image and a very vague title, purely because it piques my interest more than knowing exactly what I'm going to get. But yeah, even just to touch on that, you need to not leave any kind of confusion as to what somebody's going to be clicking that video for. You know, there are weird people like me who like to, you know, who get excited about something that's not very clear. So, okay, I want to find out more. So I will click it and I will watch it and see if it is something that interests me. If it's not, that's fine. I click off and I go on to the next video and stuff like that. But look, I'm just starting to ramble here. But yeah, in all honesty, I think, again, how to stand out on YouTube, just make sure you've got very clear, concise thumbnails and titles. That way somebody knows exactly what they're going to do. You need to also make sure that if you're going to do a thumbnail and a title and put it inside where somebody thinks you are going to deliver that subject or that topic, make sure that the video is around that topic or subject. There's nothing worse than when you click on something saying like, how do I make $1 million? You get in there and it's, how do I operate a fish market? I didn't want to know how to operate a fish market. I wanted to learn how to make $1 million. You know what I mean? So just make sure you're delivering on your promises, and your promises basically at the first point, your thumbnail and your title. Yeah? Okay. This one's also a funny one, but I guess I can answer it in some capacity. So can you make money from YouTube, or how to make money from YouTube without 1,000 subscribers? Because look, in all honesty, the 1,000 subs, all that really does, I know it's a big milestone that a lot of content creators want to get to, because then they can start monetizing their YouTube channels through AdSense and stuff like that, but that is such a small pocket of income. It's a good evergreen income if you can get to that point. And hell yeah, if you get your 1,000 subscribers, definitely sign up to that YouTube partner program. I'm planning to do that when I make it. But before then, you can monetize it however you want. You can have a Shopify, Etsy, Pinterest store, or your own website, and all you're doing is jumping on the camera, delivering a little bit of a message around what it is that you're trying to, I guess, provide for the community, provide for the general public. If you have something that's for sale, you know, you could be just jumping on here, doing a quick little video, quick little demonstration on what it is that you have to give to somebody else, you know. That's obviously, you know, if I had merch, I'd definitely be jumping on here saying like, hey, look, check out my hats, you know, $15 a piece or something like that. And I'd be directing them to my website. You know, of course you can monetize. You don't have to wait for AdSense. You can monetize your channel from day one if you've got that sort of thing in the background. Okay, so yeah, those are pretty much the 5 questions that I've written down and what I've wanted to quickly just jump on here and share with you guys. So I hope you know, I hope you guys found it valuable. I hope you found some kind of value out of this content that I've just, you know, basically threw together. And look, I guess lastly, all I really want to say is, like, look, if you are on the same sort of journey, you're just starting off, and you're wanting to get into content creation and you really just don't know how to do it, I mean, comment down below. Look, I'm happy to sort of follow along on your journey as well. And I want you guys to be, you know, part of my community. Follow me on my journey as I try to make it in this big digital world at the moment. You know, I'm a 90s kid. So, you know, all of this is a little, I guess, out of the comfort zone for somebody, you know, my age coming into it. But look, I've always just been I love tech, I love games, I love all of it. I'm a retro 90s kid. But yeah, other than that, hopefully you found some value again, and just, yeah, like and subscribe if you feel like following along on the journey. And if you are starting off your own journey, let me know down below in the comments how you're going with that. And yeah, if you'd like me to check out your channel and give you a little bit of, you know, my own critiquing. I'm mostly a positive person, but I am happy to do an honest review if that's what somebody wants. Yeah, leave a comment down below, and look, let's get on this YouTube journey together. And yeah, look forward to seeing you guys on the next one. Peace out, guys.